Hi, this is your instructor, Teresa Pelkie. I would like to show you how to access our Blackboard course website. From the Palomar College homepage, at the top, you can click on the Blackboard link. That will take you to the Blackboard login. You will log in with your eServices username and password. Notice I have a different type of password and username. Should you have any problems, there is a live help available. There is also more information at the bottom of this page under the link for student information. Once you successfully log into Blackboard, on the right-hand side under My Courses, you will see the courses that you have a Blackboard site for. Not all instructors may have Blackboard. Some may use a different management system. In the middle, you see announcements. On the left, there are tools. To access the site, you need to click on the title of the course, not on the announcement. The announcement will not take you directly into the course. So when you find our course, which is section 73130, when you click on it, you will come into the course. Now notice on the left-hand side, this is our navigation bar, which shows you the different content areas where you can find information. As you come to the home page, you will find a welcome announcement. To read the announcement, you need to click on this link. And here is the announcement. And notice there is a scroll bar because most pages you will need to scroll. So here I have a welcome announcement on the home page. Now notice at the very top we have some horizontal navigation. So if you get lost, just look up here to find out where you are. Notice is announcements. Now if I click back on the title of the course, it will take me back to the home page, the opening page. Also on the left hand side at the top, I have a link to the home page also. So I can go back to the home page there. Now let's take a look at our left hand section. I have the information organized in three areas. I have a getting started area, I have a course content area, and additional resources. You want to explore the getting started area because it gives you information that you will need to get started with this course. Under the course introduction link, so if I click on that, here we have an introduction to the course. I have a video here giving you an overview of how I will be conducting this class. Further down, I have the same information pretty much written for you in text. I will be using Google Docs for my handouts, so I have a link here that shows you how to use Google Docs. It's actually very easy, and I'll go over that later on today, but this is a little tutorial for you. Underneath that, here is the syllabus. I have all my handouts will be, unless they're a Google Doc, they will be in PDF format. So the syllabus is available here as a PDF, and here's some information on the textbook. If you cannot get the textbook, I do have the first tutorial here for you as a PDF file. If you're not able to get it, or if you choose not to for your own reasons, you will probably be okay without it. The student files, the book uses student files. I have them broken up in sections to make them a little bit more manageable. And you can also get them from the course website. There is a link here. You will not be using all of the files. You will only be using some of them. Not to say that you're not welcome to do all the exercises and use all the files. Okay, the course content area, this is where you're pretty much going to be working for week to week. So here I have announcements, and so far we have our welcome announcement. So every week I will be posting an announcement to introduce the class. I have our classes broken up into two sections, 1 through 7 and 8 through 16. I have a folder for every class, so it should be easy for you to figure out where we are. In addition, I will always make an announcement every week welcoming you to that class for that week and identifying which class that we are at. If I click on the Class 1 folder, here we have a voice presentation and the class material. So this is what we will be covering this week. So let's take a look at this voice presentation first. If I click, and notice I am opening in a new tab. So just know that opens up into a new tab or window depending on which browser you are using. All of my external links will open in either a new tab or window depending on, some browsers open windows, some open tabs. Alright, here's my voice announcement. You can click, click this one. Welcome to our first class. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you can come back and read that. This little voice presentation gives you the ability to comment back to me in voice. So you can click this comment and you can actually send back a message to me. Please don't everybody send me a message every week. I might not be able to get back to you. Alright, so that's a very nice little tool we have there. So I will present each class with a little voice message. Okay, the class materials, and this is discussed in the introductions. For every week I will have a handout, and here's my handout. And as I said, it's in what is called Google Docs. It's an online documentation, document software. And I have a custom URL using this URL shortener, tiny URL. So there's a sequence to my files. So if I click this link here again, we're opening into a new tab here. And it will open in a minute. Here we go. Alright, so this is a document. And this is open to anyone who has the link. So here we see the name, Class 1, the week, and the sections we're covering. So you will see where we are in the book. I will also have the URL on the page. And this is the general material that we are covering in today's class. At the end of the document, there will be some additional hands-on exercise, lab work for you to do at your own convenience. Here we go, practice exercise. If there is an assignment, that assignment will be included also on the page. I will have due dates and grading criteria also on that page. So every week we will have a voice introduction, we will have our handout, and we will usually have probably 2 videos. So here I have a lecture video which covers the handout, which is based on what is covered in the book, obviously. And here we have another video that walks you through how you actually get started writing your HTML code. I also have, because my lecture videos are based on PowerPoints, I actually have the PowerPoint I'm using here as it's hosted on what is called SlideShare, a presentation hosting software. You can actually view it here. You can click on the link. It will take you to a new tab or window, and you can actually download that PDF. Alright, so this is our handout for week 1, and all of our classes will follow the same type of procedure. And I'd like to draw your attention to the top, our navigation again. Notice it shows you where you are. You're in Class 1. Class 1 came out of classes 1 through 7, and there's the home page. So it's very similar to the Windows folder navigation system in Windows 7. So if I were to click back on classes 1 through 7, I go back to classes 1 through 7, which is essentially right over here. Alright, so here's our course content. So this is where you're going to be mainly concerned with, my announcements, getting your weekly classes, materials every week. The discussion board, I would like all of you to please post an introduction. Alright, I have 3 different forums. One for introductions, one for questions and answers. If you have any questions, please post them here. Classmates are willing to respond. You can earn up to 20 points extra credit for your participation. If you want to just post, you saw a cool editor or some interesting information, out there, you want to post it, there's a forum for general items of interest. So let's take a look at the introductions. I click on this link, and this is my introductions thread. Alright, so here we are. I click again, and if I wanted to reply to the introduction, I simply hit the reply button, and it gives me this little editor where I can not only type, but I have some formatting tools. And at the end, if you would like to attach a file, a picture of yourself, your family, your dog, you know, something that means something to you, you're more than welcome to do so. Alright, so what else do we have? Okay, I will post, I also have a link for assignments, okay, just making sure that you don't miss, so all the assignments will pretty much be discussed in one place here, because some people get behind and they kind of like want to catch up, and rather than having you go through the handouts, I always give a synopsis of the assignments. I'm also going to be putting the videos on an external website here. Here again, because sometimes you want to see everything in one place rather than clicking back and forth, everything will also be there. It will still be in Blackboard also. Your grades, this is where you come to make sure that I've given you credit for your grade. When you submit an assignment, it will be submitted in email, and here again I will give you instructions, and I will always provide feedback on that instructions, on the assignment. Okay, additional resources. There is a text companion site that goes with this text, and I'm going to click on that link right now, and it should open into a new window. It didn't. I'll have to fix that. And here again, there's some supplemental information on for each tutorial, and the data files are here also, your student files, and we're the comprehensive textbook. All right, so let's go back to Blackboard here. Alright. What else do we have down here? Okay, some web resources. A nice online editor, and I talk about this in my second video for our first class. We will talk more about the coffee cup free editor later, and here's some other interesting, good HTML references for you. Should you need some assistance learning how to do Blackboard, these are videos that were created professionally for Blackboard, and also information on how to contact me. Going to work. So this is our course. There's a lot of information here. So, and as I said, the main thing you'll be working with is right here in this classes, working with the announcements and the assignments. So the middle is pretty much where we'll be conducting, your main concern is at this point. So make sure you have a copy of the syllabus, make sure you're a little bit familiar with our Google Docs and the procedures, and I'll be looking forward to your introductions. Thank you, and I look forward to a great semester.